To downgrade the Rocket Money iOS app, you will need to follow a series of steps. First, you need to understand that downgrading an app on iOS can be a bit tricky due to Apple's restrictions on app installation. However, it is possible to achieve this by using a few workarounds. The first step is to delete the current version of the Rocket Money app from your device. To do this, press and hold the app icon until it starts to wiggle. Then tap the cross at the top left corner to delete it. Next, you will need to find a previous version of the app. You can do this by using a computer and iTunes. Connect your device to your computer and open iTunes. Select your device from the top left menu. Then click on Apps. Find the Rocket Money app and click on it. If you have previously synced your device with iTunes, you may be able to find a previous version of the app in the iTunes library. If you cannot find a previous version in the iTunes library, you may need to look for alternative sources. One option is to search for the app on the internet and look for websites that offer previous versions of the app for download. However, be cautious when downloading apps from third-party sources, as they may not be safe or legitimate. Once you have found a previous version of the app, you can install it on your device. To do this, drag and drop the previous version of the app from the iTunes library to your device. iTunes will then install the previous version of the app on your device. After installing the previous version of the app, do not update it from the App Store, as this will override the previous version with the latest version. To prevent this, you can turn off automatic updates for the app. To do this, go to the Settings app on your device, select the App Store, and turn off the toggle for automatic downloads. It is also important to note that downgrading an app may cause some issues, such as data loss or compatibility problems. Therefore, it is recommended that you back up your data before downgrading the app and be aware of the potential risks involved. In conclusion, downgrading the Rocket Money iOS app requires some effort and caution. By following the steps outlined above, you can successfully downgrade the app to a previous version. However, it is essential to be aware of the potential risks and take necessary precautions to avoid any issues.